see what people react when I say something about the Klitschkos. But look at the caliber of guys he's fought. You know, they fought David Hay, and David trained at my gym. And I really thought David was going to pull it off. You know, and barring his broken, you know, foot, toe, whatever, because you know they probably did have a little bit to do with it. I think he probably would have lost anyway. But you know, Klitschko's, you know, much like Fred's, he's a very cagey, very experienced, very smart fighter who just got better under Manuel Stewart, and that's the fighter that everybody knows. Now, if you go back a few years and you look at the fact that Ross Purity knocked him out, that Layman Brewster, a 6'2" guy, you know, without a lot of talent, knocked him out, and that Corey Sanders knocked him out, you know, that says a lot, man. You know, the guy he wasn't like down, he was out, he was in la la land, and it was embarrassing, and he was out, and he was stumbling, and you know, people seem to forget about that because he hasn't fought anybody who can do that to him anymore. He's gotten better, but you know, Vitaly Klitschko quit in the corner. You guys mentioned Sonny Liston. Vitaly Klitschko quit in the corner against a light heavyweight, which is what Bird really was. He went down to fight light heavyweight, a cruiserweight, walked around at 205 pounds. And, you know, as he got stronger, he got bitch slapped by Chris Bird, and he quit in the corner. That's the only way you can put it. He quit. I think when Vitaly started he couldn't bully his way around with a guy like Chris Bird. I think he broke down mentally. You could say he hurt his shoulder and whatever. You know, Fred stopped a guy with a broken hand. You know what I mean? That hurts just as much. Andrei Arlovsky, who's a UFC guy, I just saw him the other day. He broke his jaw in the first round, and he continued 2 more rounds. That's what fighters do. The guy quit. You know, Gotti beat Mickey Ward with a broken hand. You know, Vitaly quit. Any way we look at it, you can try to spin it, you can make, you know, you could say up, down, whatever. The guy quit against the guy half his size. I'm just giving you guys the word of what he did when he fought, you know, and people hold him up like they're the greatest guys in the world, they're the best. And yeah, right now, yeah, they are the best. But you can't tell me that the fight against Albert Sosnowski and a fight against Francesco Pianeta are, you know, really challenging fights. He fought Derek Chisora coming off a loss. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying it because it's my guy, but Faisal Kendall is definitely a guy who's got the credentials to go in there. I know. I sent him to camp against Vitaly to see what the guy's got. And, you know, he wouldn't go more than 3 rounds with Fred. Fred gave him a black eye, but, you know, never got hit by him, was too fast for him. And, you know, that's why they won't fight him. It's that simple. They've got nothing to gain by fighting Fred. You know, Fred, they will not bully Fred. They won't knock him out. You know, they better be ready for 12 rounds, and Fred can take a punch. And he'll take Vitaly's couple shots, and he won't get hit more than once clean. But let's see if Vitaly can take that jab, moving left and right, and let's see when he feels one of Fred's overhand rights. But, you know, I got close. You know, they had the opportunity to do it. You know, number 5, they had a voluntary. And, you know, what they do is everyone's got that whole Borat thing down. You know, like, hey, this is Vladimir. You know, they put that you know, this is an insult to gay people, but, you know, they rub themselves with oil, walk around half naked. The guy's so weak that he broke up with his girlfriend, and he gets back together with her because he was too weak to be man up and not get back together with her. He's kind of an embarrassment.
He got engaged last week.
Yeah, he can even say broken up with a girl. I mean, she comes running back, probably went and slept with 20 different guys, and then she goes back, you know, he's going to have somebody else's leftovers. I'd be embarrassed, to be honest with you. You know? But he's weak. Everyone thinks they're these great, strong, and he comes across like, those guys are ruthless, man. You know, don't buy into their BS. They play that, oh shucks, that whole Jethro, oh shucks, we're just nice. And they hide behind, you know, their guys, and they hide behind RTL. Oh, RTL doesn't want to buy Frez. Give me a break, man. You know, them and HBO, and then they'll buy Jameel McCline, or they'll buy this guy. They're all basically full of crap. All of them are. I don't believe a word that they